Late one night in 2003, Daniel Carter was driving home from his night shift at a factory in rural Pennsylvania. The road was empty, the moon hung low in the sky, and the only sound was the steady hum of his car engine. He had driven this route countless times before, but something felt different that night. As he rounded a bend, his headlights illuminated a man walking along the shoulder. The man was barefoot, dressed in tattered clothes, and shivering in the autumn chill. Daniel slowed down, rolling his window down slightly. "You all right, man?" he called out. The man stopped and turned his head slowly. His face was gaunt, his eyes hollow and sunken. But the worst part was his mouth. It looked as though it had been stitched shut. Daniel's stomach lurched at the sight. Before he could react, the man lifted his hand and pointed a trembling finger down the road. Daniel didn't know why, but a deep, primal fear gripped him. He stepped on the gas and sped away, his pulse pounding in his ears. In his rearview mirror, the man was still standing there, watching him. The next day, curiosity got the best of him, and he told his coworker about the eerie encounter. The older man's face went pale. "You saw him," he whispered. "Who?" Daniel asked. "The Vanishing Man. People see him on that road every few years, always pointing ahead. The ones who ignore him, they don't make it home." Daniel felt a chill crawl up his spine. That night, he took a different route home. The next morning, he woke up to news of a massive pileup on the very road he had avoided. Several drivers had been killed instantly. His hands shook as he realized if he hadn't listened to that ghostly figure, he might have been among them. From that day on, Daniel never doubted the existence of something beyond this world. The Vanishing Man wasn't just a lost soul. He was a warning.